what are we doing?
We are heading to the police department because my BMW Alpina is missing. And that's because the person whose shop it's at was at, not at anymore, the person whose shop it was at is no longer there. It's a cabinet shop. His phone number that I have been reaching him on for the last year is now disconnected. He's not answering text messages. He's not answering any of the numbers that Google lists for his business. I'm out of ways to contact him, so we have to go file a stolen vehicle report. Hopefully we find it, we can take care of it, but we don't know where it's at. So the detective from the sheriff's department called, and miraculously, when the caller ID shows sheriff's department, he answered the phone. We found out where the car's at, where he stashed it, and it's not in great shape. 9,000 excuses and no real reason for it, but we took a pristine car and now it's a pile of crap. We'll get it fixed. I already got the new shop lined up. We're gonna get it towed there. We'll see what the issues are. Maybe they can get it to work, hopefully, so I don't just lose the entire value of the car. After all that, I called the closest tow truck company I could find, which was just 2 minutes walking distance up the road. They gave me a 45-minute ETA, ended up being almost 2 hours. Meantime, we had more time to look at the car and just see the state it was in. There were so many parts missing, a laundry list of problems going on with it. Called the shop that I was going to tow it to, kept updating them with kind of what was going on, why I wasn't there yet, the issues I was facing. They actually got in their car with one of their techs and came to help once the tow truck showed up, but the tow truck driver refused their help. He wasn't the nicest guy. He was irritated that he even had to work. This is Thursday. Most of that stuff happened on Monday. Still being assessed at the new shop to see exactly what it is that's wrong with it and what it's going to take to fix it. Their first inspection was pretty grim. Just from the parts we could see it's missing. A bunch of the top parts of the motor are missing. We're not sure if it's broken or just unhooked the drive shaft because it's an all-wheel drive. The steering column, the brake booster lines are broken. Front fender liners are gone. Everything out of the trunk is gone. The batteries are all dead. Like, there's just so many things wrong. From a visual inspection, we haven't even gotten to the, does it run? Is it, healthy? Are all the ECUs there? I don't even know if the engine was replaced like it was supposed to be. There's so many things we don't know. So the new shop I took it to, they advised I might want to just real quick reach out to my insurance company and entertain the idea of possibly filing a claim on it. I did that. They obviously want to know what's wrong. They want to know what was regular wear and tear and what was issues due to the shop. They also want me to file a police report. The city I dropped it off in was Deerfield Beach. The city I found it in was Pompano Beach. And so those two police departments have bounced me back and forth. Neither one really seems to want to take the report. Talked to a friend I have that's a police officer, and he said it's where I last saw the vehicle should be who files the report. So I called them back. They're finally willing to take the report, but they need to know what's missing or broken or gone from the car before they'll take the report. Everything's on hold until we get that initial inspection back from the new shop. They're amazing. I have a feeling it's gonna end up as an insurance claim, as a write-off, which is unfortunate because this place is great. So the next BMW I get, they will definitely be the ones that help me modify it and do all the fun stuff I like to do. See how it goes. No matter what, I don't need the car anymore. It's been almost 2 years since I've had it. There's no room at my house for that car, so it's going to be sold. If I get it running, it'll be sold. If the insurance buys it, it'll be salvaged off, sold at a Copart, and somebody else can take over this mess and hopefully have a better person working on it than I had. This experience has shown me how far I've come in my mindset, because previous years I would have blown up. I probably would have got arrested trying to fight this guy or something. Through this whole ordeal, I've been pretty level-headed and I'm not too emotional about it. To not react emotionally but rationally, because the emotional reactions are always not the greatest, and they usually end up causing more problems than they solve. So that's, if anything, what I would say to take from this is strive to do what I'm striving to do, which is develop a mindset that can help you be able to rationally react to situations as they're presented to you and not just emotionally erupt at them, things will become smoother, easier, and your life will be more content. And when you live a content life, it allows for more happy times than if you're living a frustrated life, because then it takes really big moments to get to the happy. The rest just go to content. So I always strive for content with frequent moments of happy instead of the huge peaks and valleys. Let me know what you think in the comments on the situation. Free to tell me I was dumb for leaving it there that long, or whatever you want. I understand the choices I made and along the way led to where it's at, so it's just as much my fault as far as the time period it was left with him, creating the opportunity for what ended up happening to happen. He also did a lot of things that weren't honest and above board. I allowed my car and myself to be in the situation we're at. I take my part of the blame for this. Let me know what you think I should do, or if you have any suggestions, and see you on the next one.